United USA. Check this out. Your TV is watching you. Some of you know this, some of you don't. So that's why I'm doing an updated video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure some of you have heard about this before. I've done actually videos about the fact that your remote control to your television can be hacked. I also have done videos about the fact that companies like Samsung, if you read their fine print, that they do monitor and record and do data collection and voice recognition that they can share with a third party. And you say, well, what do you mean a third party? What's a third party? I mean, third party can be anyone, obviously, right? That can be law enforcement. That can be a company that's collecting your data, selling your data. It can be all of the above. But I wanted to make this video and just show you guys an example of something that I had saw a while back. I was watching some videos and I had remembered that I wanted to do an update and show you guys a prime example, and take a look at this.
What's really eye-opening here is you watch your TV, but with this hack, your TV can watch you. Show us how that works.
So one of the things that we were able to do with the Smart TV platform was actually abuse the browser to the extent that we could actually gain access to the camera that's built into the TV.
Right.
And so what we can prove here is that with a little bit of extra code, we can turn the camera on in your browser.
Wow.
And while this is evident to you right here because we've designed it that way, this is something that we can do invisibly and actually have the camera running behind the web page that you're looking at.
So what this means is I could be sitting here watching TV from my bedroom, and you could be anywhere in the world looking at this image of me watching.
Yep, I could be sitting on a laptop in a cafe in Paris, and as long as I have a network connection, I'd be able to get into your TV and access the camera.
The kind of scary things about it is that it doesn't actually give any indication that the camera's on, and there's no little LED that shows up when the camera's on. So it could actually be watching you and you never even know.
What is a smart TV, and why is it a playground essentially for hackers?
Right, it's a computer. So instead of just being, a tube and some other electronics, now it has a web browser and it has, a lot of devices are running Linux.
But the real danger is when people start using smart TVs for things like online banking, we can take a popular bank address and translate that into a different IP address to a site that directs to a site that we control. So it may look like your bank's login, but you're actually entering a username and password that goes to us instead of your bank.
In a statement to CNN Money, Samsung says it takes consumer privacy very seriously. Yeah. The camera can be turned into the bezel of the TV so that the lens is covered or disabled by pushing the camera inside the bezel. The TV owner can also unplug the TV from the home network when the smart TV features are not in use. As an added precaution, we also recommend that customers use encrypted wireless access points when using connected devices. For those of us who are a little freaked out and maybe don't trust all these updates, what's the easiest fix?
So one of the things that you could do with the Smart TV, which you can also do with your laptops, is just cover up the tape, and next time that you want to Skype with your family, just take it off.
Wow. Well, there it is. And just a reminder, so now you're saying to yourself, well, what do? I already have this TV. Do I keep it? Do I sell it? Well, he just showed you an easy fix, putting a sticker or a Post-it note or whatever covering up the camera. But the other thing that they didn't really elaborate on too much in detail was the fact that actually the TV is actually monitoring all aspects of what you're doing, not just watching you, but listening. And not just listening, but recording and transferring that data. Transferring your information to third parties, which could be law enforcement, which could be third parties, corporations that are, like I said, mining your data, selling your data. Yeah. So your conversations are being recorded. That, right now we're kind of in a place in history where I think it was kind of expected that this was going to happen at some point, and now we're, faced with kind of this compromise where it's like, all right, well, I want this technology, I want this TV, so, you know, I'll settle for it, or I'll still have it, even though I know that it has this capability of monitoring audio and video, recording and transferring that information to third parties. It's just one of those things. So like and share this video, and remind people that this is where we're at nowadays, and this is what it is. Stay tuned for more content coming up every day. Check you on the next video. Have a good one.